Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be going over some spooky season tarot and oracle decks. So let's buckle in, and I will probably be doing these all month because I have a lot. So let's get into it. So the first one we are going to go over is the Trick or Treat by Barbara Moore. This is still available on Amazon. So it comes in a good sturdy box. Okay. So this is the companion book, which also this is what the cards come in. It gets the string, regular box. The book's great. You get a whole full colored picture, and you get you get to think about the cards, the keywords, and the reverse. And then with the minor arcana. This one's a little bigger. So it's basically, you basically get just as much with the minors as you do the majors. And let's see if we get any spreads. Yes, get a lot of spreads actually. So with spreads, we get the Halloween theme spreads. We get the Trick or Treat spread, Haunted House spread, Messages from the Other Side spread, Gathering the Harvest spread, and then the basic spreads. Now I edged these cards. This is the back of the cards. And this again, there's our Knight of Cups there. We'll just look at a few. The Hierophant. I do love these cards. The Seven of Wands. Whack-a-mummy. The Nine of Swords, our Nightmare card. It follows RWS, the Seven of Swords. The Star. Our King of Pentacles. Our Three of Swords. The Magician. There, Elvis there. The Seven of Pentacles. The Two of Cups. Our Nine of Wands. The Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Pentacles. This is the back of the card. They are reversible. We'll pull a card in a minute, but I was going to show you my oracle cards that I use. Now they're called Halloween Oracle. I ordered them off Etsy. I don't know if they still have them. That I got from this shop here. If you can see the bottom of the card, that is the Etsy shop that I ordered it from. I think they're going out of business. I'm not sure. I've ordered a lot of decks from them, but I like this Halloween Oracle. You get a lot of cards. I have not edged these. Howling, Use Yourself. The Full Moon, Clarity, Misunderstanding. Fun Times, Distractful Playfulness. Cobwebs, Trapped, Hopeless. Wolf, Strategy, Leadership. Owl, Patience, Message. Day of the Dead, Ancestors, a Legacy, Cauldron, Alchemy, something's brewing, Buried, Repressed, Subconscious, Red Riding Hood, Naive, Innocence, Treats, Craving, Longing and Desire, Skeleton, Memory, or Skeleton in Mystery, or Skeleton in the Closet, Witch Wand, Focus, Execution, Twilight, Division, Darkness, and Light. I'm going to pull an oracle card, and I'm going to pull a card from our Halloween tarot over there. And I feel energy here. This will be our oracle. And this will be from our Halloween a Trick or Treat tarot from Amazon. I'm feeling this one. I'm going to read this definition from the book. This did not come with the book. It's just intuitive. So let's see what we have here. Okay, we have strength. So is this our Beauty and the Beast, maybe? So we're going to read it. We have our strength card, and to go with the strength card, we have Mask, Deception, Denying the Truth. He does have on a mask, and maybe you need the strength to help him pull his mask off because you are blind to it. You are blind to the person that he is. That's the way that I would read that, but I am going to read it from the book. I'm just going to read, when this card comes up, great strength is needed. Obviously, this card contains a lesson about strength. Does it require more strength to bash something to smithereens or sensitively put it back together? Brute force may be the fuel of strength, but discipline is necessary for the controlled application of that strength. Turning on yourself or others with hatred or angry strength will only make the problem worse. Courage is part of true strength. This situation will also require you to bravely face something you'd rather not see. Real courage is not the lack of fear. It is being afraid and doing it anyway, because without fear, there is no courage. So that's what we have, and that could definitely go with this. So if this message is resonating with you, if you have a partner or a friend or a family member or somebody that you think is hiding their real selves from you and wearing a mask, you think you're being deceived, and you're kind of denying the truth, maybe you need to take their mask off or let them know that you know who they really are. And that is what I have for that. It is the Beauty Horror Tarot, and it comes with a guidebook. Beauty Horror Tarot guidebook. We'll just look at it. Introduction. You get the table of contents, which is introduction, the major and the minor arcana, and readings. The structure. And here we get a big card, which is, this is the full card over here. You get a description of the card. You get the divinatory meaning, you get keywords, and you get the reversed. And then we go into the minors. And then after the minors, it goes into readings and talks about that. It gives you a couple spreads. And then it gives you the big Celtic cross spread. We have the 7 of Wands here, which I feel like this is also, oh, this is the back of the cards, so they're not reversible. I do feel like this is Rider-Waite based. We have our High Priestess, so I'm holding the Torah there. Our 6 of Pentacles. Our Page of Cups. A good little spooky deck for October. Our King of Cups. Our 2 of Wands. It doesn't give you the title, but you can look at the number and see, you know, whether it's cups, wands, or swords. It does give you a title with the majors and the court cards. So we have the Emperor here. Our Wheel of Fortune. Our 3 of Wands. Again, very Rider-Waite-Smith based. Our 4 of Wands. He's just having a good old celebration by himself. The Hierophant. 2 of Swords. King of Wands. 8 of Pentacles. 7 of Cups. 7 of Swords. Little thief there. 8 of Cups. Ooh, our Devil. And the Ace of Pentacles. I will shuffle and pull a card and do a little reading from the book. I'm filling it here. So this is a card for the collective. And let's see. We will look in the book and see what it says. Oh, so we have the Queen of Swords. So this is my archetype here. A picture with all the meanings. The light we saw in the page and night has vanished, replaced by black clouds and a blood-red sky. The grim queen sits on an unadorned stone seat, holding her bloody sword before her, a warning of what she will do to anyone who tries to resist her. A single bat flies overhead. In many versions, a raven signifies purity of thought. Here, the bat might indicate her refusal to allow any point of view that opposes her. We've all met people like that. This harsh, domineering queen without empathy. The queen can represent a man as well as a woman. Okay, meanings. Someone strong-minded or brilliant, allowing no weakness or sympathy. Reversed, empathy, caring, but possibly weak. A need to see other people's ideas or feelings. And that is what we have. So maybe this is someone in your life that you need to cut ties with. Okay, so we have the Everyday Witch Tarot here. This was also put out by Luella. It comes in a great box, sturdy box, magnetic, as you can hear. I do believe this is still on Amazon. So we have the Everyday Witch. This is a very whimsical, fun deck. You get the content, all of the introduction, and how to do the readings, and so on and so forth. Common questions. So there's a lot of information packed in here, especially if you're a beginner. It even gives you a little how to consecrate the cards. But there's an idea. And over here you get a cleansing spell for used cards. And it goes on. And then it goes over to a full page. You get the full picture. Embrace the unknown. And it talks about what's going on in the picture, things to consider, and your meaning there. And then it goes to the second one, and you get, like I said, it's a lot of information. And then there's lots of spaces in here for notes. There's a lot of places to take notes. It looks like, I think, after each card. And there is, I was looking to see if there was spreads. Get the 1 card spread. And the 3 card spread, the Celtic cross, which it shows over here. So let's look at the cards. Also edge these cards. This is the back. Like I said, this is a whimsical tarot deck. We have the 9 of Cups here. We have the Tower, and she's looking like, yeah, look what I just said. The Page of Wands. This is also very Rider-Waite-Smith based. The Star, a little kitty, the Hanged Man. We have the 7 of Swords. He or she running with her swords. I think there's a black cat in most of the pictures. We have the Judgment card here. Just cute. The 8 of Cups. Like, she's like, I'm out of here. I'm taking my cat and I'm gone. We have our Hermit. Beautiful Hermit. We have our Hierophant. Teaching them how to meditate there. We have our Knight of Cups, our dreamy Knight of Cups, our Page of Swords, our King of Pentacles, looking very kingy of Pentacles, our 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, I think they all, I'm thinking almost all of them have a black cat in there, which is really cool. Our 7 of Cups. Which spell do I want to buy? 6 of Pentacles. Helping out, giving, receiving. Our 6 of Swords. And there they go, on the broom. Usually they're in the little boat, but they're on the broom this time. Got the black cat. Can't forget the cat. We have our 10 of Pentacles here. Legacy and Happy Family, and our Full card. And she has got the cat, and it's hugging her up on the back of the broom, so. Film this one, so let's see what we have here. And then you'll know what the book says and what you think. This is the 4 of Wands, so this is our celebration. Happy celebration. Something's going on in this big old chunky book. And you get the big picture, and it's a party past the cake. And I will read this while you look at the card. Sometimes you just have to celebrate the day, whether it's a special occasion, the achievement of a goal, or just because the sun is shining. Gather up your friends and family and enjoy the moment. It's a party. These witches are clearly gathered to celebrate something special. It might be the culmination of a long, difficult journey, some momentous achievement perhaps, or the start of something new, a wedding maybe, or a new home. Either way, it is worth observing the moment and the day, preferably in the company of friends and family. Everything is coming up roses, and there's cake. Things to consider. Usually, no matter where it falls in a reading, the 4 of Wands is a great card. If it is your final card, it's a pretty good indication of a happy future. Although, if the Four of Wands is in the past position, it can mean that once you had a happy marriage or life, and now things aren't so great. It can stand for success, good relationships, happy family life, or even an actual wedding. Either way, congratulations. Okay, this is the Everyday Witch Oracle, which kind of goes with the Everyday Witch Tarot that we just looked at. I didn't read with them together because I didn't think about it, honestly. So we're going to look at the Oracle cards. I do use these together. It comes in a very sturdy box. I imagine Llewellyn put this out too. They did. Purple, little guidebook. About the author, about the artist, and then of course you get the contents, how to use the deck, how the cards are divided, just everything I named, sample spread of the cards, and you get a, it tells you what element it is, and like, we'll read one when we pull it, but this is the information that you get. You get connect with Gaia, the action, the divination, and the magic. And it is the same thing with the next card. How to use this deck with the Everyday Witch Tarot. So, if you wanted to read that sometime. Okay, let's see what we have here. Affirmation for healing the heart. Gratitude and thanks. Ground and center. This is a beautiful card. Accept love. Affirmation for acceptance. Meditation to dig deep. So I'm guessing you get a lot of information in the book. I haven't used these in a while. Imagine and envision. That kind of looks like a 7 of Cups. Give in to passion. Go with the flow. Inspiration and courage. And so let's pull a card. And this one kind of wanted to jump out there. So this is the backs of the cards, which is adorable. And so we have transformation and change. So loving this. It gives me, it's got a lot of butterflies. Well, not a lot. It's got 2 butterflies here. Transformation and change, which the butterfly is a symbol for transformation and change. It kind of reminds me of the death card. So let's look in our book. It is under, it doesn't give you a number on the card, so you have to look at it. So this would be the element of air, and down here at the bottom it's transformation and change, and then it would be number 53. So then we will go to page 53. And we have the transformation and change. And I think I'm just going to read the highlights because it's a lot. It talks about no growth without change, being uncomfortable. We're born as babies, grow to toddlers, then teens, transform into adults. That's the transformation. Life's all about transforming ourselves, recreating who we are as we grow to learn and move. You can fight it, embrace it. The transformation is going to happen. Isn't it better to willingly become a butterfly than to struggle to stay in the cocoon forever? Okay, then it talks about action. Take some time to think about where you are in life right now and where you want to be, where you want to end up, what transformations need to happen along the way for you to reach your goals. What do you need to do differently? And the divination, this card is either a confirmation that you're on the right path, or a suggestion that you need to be looking more closely at what you need to do to get there. I'm just hitting the highlights here. I'm not reading it all. The magic to smooth the progress of transition. Sometimes it is necessary to let go of old patterns or situations that no longer work for you. If you want to do a magical work to help with this process, go outside, especially if there is a breeze or wind, or sit inside in front of an open window, a small fan, or anything that will blow air. If you can't do either of those things, then move around, dancing or jumping to cause the air to move around you. Light a sage smudge stick and let the air waft around you and pass around you. Visualize whatever it is that you need to let go of being blown away with the air and the smoke. So that is a little ritual that you could do for transformation and change. So I think this would be a very good, if you're interested in witchy stuff, or you're a baby witch, and a baby witch can be someone that's old that's just now getting into it. This would be a good place to start with some little magical rituals to do, in my opinion. All right, guys. Peace out and see you later. Oh, like, subscribe, and share for more. Comment if you liked it. I have several shadow and witchy decks that I'm going to be doing this month. So, peace out, my friends.